Hello everyone, just thought I'd do a little update on some of my corals. They're growing pretty good, some of them. Some of them don't look like they're doing a whole lot. As you can see, the Duncan's doing pretty good. It started out with just the head in the center, and now there's 5 more around the center one. You just barely see the one in the very back. The Zoes are doing good. They're growing quite a bit. You can see on the right side there's some new polyps growing, and it's spreading on the rock pretty good. Candy cane's wanting to split. Those 2 heads are still attached, but it's trying. I got this frog spawn not too long ago, and you probably can't see it. Well, just barely. There's some new little heads starting right underneath of that. But it's growing pretty good. The Gonopora is growing. It's going off the edges of the frag rock now. You see my new little fish in the back. It's a Mandarin Dragonet. I got a pair of them, a male and a female. You can see my sea urchin. He's not so little anymore. The spines are about 6 inches long. Behind that you can see the acans. I think the tank got too hot. I had some problems with my controller and had to send it back, and they bleached. They were a real deep red, and now they're like a fluorescent pink. So the camera doesn't pick them up decent because the light's pretty bright on them. The Setosa's growing good. I actually fragged it. I put a little piece up on the frag rack there. But it's growing a lot of little fingers off of the fingers that were on there when I bought it. My bubble tip finally decided to settle down and stop moving. And he's starting to get his color back to him. I didn't realize that they're not really a highlight invertebrate to keep. And I've got a lot of light. And it bleached him out real bad, and he was moving all over the place for a while. Even found him on the inside of the overflow one day. So he had to have gone up and out of the water to get to the other side of the overflow. He couldn't have fit through it. And then the one clownfish will host in him, but he won't let the other one host. So the other one usually hosts in the Gonopora. You just barely see that. The new little coral there. We think it's a Echinata, but we're not really sure. We have to get a hold of the lady that brought the frag into the local fish store and find out for sure what it is. But it's just a little guy. Don't really think the Hydnophora is growing very well. At least it doesn't look like it anyways. It's alive, it's just not really growing. The green slimer is a new one, and this seems to be doing pretty good. Can't really tell if it's growing yet, but I've only had it for about a month. Hopefully it starts growing here pretty soon, but the polyps are extended good on it, so I think it'll do alright. The bird's nest is a new one, and it's growing like a weed. You can just barely make out the white tips on each of the branches, and it's starting to split again from one branch into 2. And it was It was probably a half an inch shorter than that when I bought it. Well, actually, I got it from one of the guys at the fish store that works at the fish store. He gave it to me out of his tank, but it's growing good. The Monty's doing pretty good. It was growing really well, and I had it sitting right there in that spot, and I didn't have the green slimer glued down to the rock, and the sea urchin pushed it over and it fell down, and it landed right between the Y in the Monty and killed two of the branches. So I broke those off, but you can see there's just a little stub starting to grow again where the branches were before. So I think it'll do alright, and it's kind of getting its color back. It was purple when I bought it, then it kind of faded to brown, and now I can just barely start making out a little bit of purple that's coming back. So hopefully it gets its purple color back, because I'm not really too crazy about any brown. This is an Aussie War Coral. Bought it just about 2 weeks ago, so we'll see how it does. And then that is some sort of a plating Montipora, but they're not sure what species it is. And it's kind of a cross between a plating and an encrusting, because it does kind of encrust and then it grows upward at the same time. But they broke a piece off of it in their big display tank in there at the fish store, and they just gave that one to me. Next one's the mushroom coral. He's not opened up right now, the lights just came on. But he's doing pretty good, almost looks like he's wanting to split. And then my clam. He's growing pretty good. I can see a white ring when he closes his mantle, or a white strip across the top, which indicates that he's growing. So hopefully he keeps doing good. So far he's doing real well. And then one new fish is my little blue hippo tang. He's only about an inch long. I just got him here not too long ago also. Forgot this one, my elegance coral. I've been trying everything. I can't get it to open up like it did the first week I had it. For some reason it likes laying on its side. It's opened up better there, and it's in the corner of the tank. So I don't know if maybe I've just got too much light in the tank for it, or what the deal is, but it's not really dying, but it's not growing either. And that's about all, I think. Got some frags going up there. Some of the zoanthids, the orange ones. The second one from the right is a piece of that bird's nest. And then that other one's the Setosa. I think that's about it. For some reason my camera's not focusing. But that's what the tank looks like standing back a ways. It won't go from close up to far back, so I'll just put two videos together. But that's what it looks like from a distance. It's coming along. Not as good as I'd like it to, but can't really make them grow any faster. So, thanks for watching.